What's up, gamers? This is Adam with Grew Up Gaming, and I wanted to go into a topic today on a developer that used to be special and near and dear to my heart and still is, but we all kind of know what's happened with Bioware over the last few years and how they've kind of fallen from glory. And, there's been a lot of stories by journalists over the past year or so on what's kind of happened with Bioware and how they've kind of, once they were, purchased by EA, turned into more of a corporate machine, and maybe that's why they lost some of their storytelling charm and stuff like that. I mean, it used to be if there was a Bioware game put out, top quality story, top quality gameplay, and it just had that Bioware charm and feel to it. And you can kind of tell over the last couple of years how Bioware has sort of fallen into the, kind of the EA machine. And maybe they've taken some risks or, tried to come out with some games like Anthem, for instance, with, a large open world, and it's going to be a game of service, and oh my God, the Destiny killer. And I'm really hoping with the next generation, Xbox Series X and PS5, Bioware can kind of get back to basics. I remember having the OG first Xbox and firing up Knights of the Old Republic, the first and second one, and just falling in love. And, maybe the turn-based, gameplay wasn't my favorite, but the story was amazing. And, that's kind of where Bioware's fallen. Dragon Age Inquisition, in my eyes, was their last quality game with a good story and that, the feel of Bioware. And I know there are different teams on Mass Effect and Dragon Age. And that's kind of what I think happened. EA came in and they're like, we got to pump out a Mass Effect game. And they just kind of threw people onto the project and things got really, really dicey. Andromeda wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great. And we can all remember the laughing, stock of the gaming industry when Andromeda first dropped, with all the graphical issues and eyeballs in the back of people's heads and stuff when they're talking to you. It was a nightmare. And that was kind of the start of where things started to really kind of crumble in my eyes. But I'm confident and hoping that with the issues that have arose, Bioware saying, hey, let's pump the brakes on Anthem. We're going to kind of go back to basics with it, repackage it for later down the road. And, Dragon Age 4, I'm a little bit worried about, but I have hope. There were some articles that came out and said that Dragon Age 4 was stopped and then started, and they want it to be a games of service and not a traditional Dragon Age format, which is kind of scary. But I'm hoping, as a old school fan of Bioware and somebody that loves the studio, that they've taken these hits on the chin and they realize, like, hey, to get the money back, for the purchases of these games and to win back the gamers as a society, we need to get back to basics and show that we can still make a true Bioware game. And, my favorite Bioware franchise is Mass Effect. Andromeda definitely brought that franchise down a little bit, but I'm still confident that, whatever the next entry in Mass Effect is, it can be amazing. Andromeda wasn't terrible. I actually stopped playing it and then started back up once they made some changes and the bad press kind of died down, and it wasn't a terrible game, but we'll have to see how that plays out. But at the end of the day, I'm confident in this next generation they can come back with some heavy hitters and make some changes, and I really want to be able to say that I love Bioware and they're my favorite studio again. And right now I can't say that. I'm really hoping that things change and that I get that feel again. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know if you think there's still time for Bioware, or if you've just cut the cord with them in general, if they're part of the EA machine and they're just not something that's on your radar anymore. But let me know what you think about the upcoming Dragon Age, what you think is going to happen with that, and how you feel. Hope your gamers are having a great day. I'm out. Peace!